Ladbrokes Friday Night Lights is back. This AFL Grand Final leaves season number 22 under lights here at the Valley. Tommy, it's all going on in Melbourne this weekend. We've even got Chautauqua here on Friday night. Can he jump out of those barriers and maybe return in a few weeks' time for the Ladbrokes Manikato?
Yeah, Benny, could not be more excited for Friday night. Packed full of action. Obviously, the Chautauqua trial is going to be a highlight. I've got everything crossed that he does jump out cleanly, and hopefully we do see him in the Ladbrokes Manikato Stakes. He's actually been well backed in our Manikato Stakes market over the past week, now into $15.
We're racing on a good four here on Friday night. Rails in the true position should play fairly well. And the first of our races is the Carlton Draft Stud Stakes. Who did you like?
Benny, I'm very keen on Leonardo da Vinci here. Finished a really close second behind Brutal in the Antler Luggage Plate at Flemington last start, and there's no horse of Brutal's quality in this field. I think he just ticks a lot of boxes for this race. He makes his own luck right on the speed. I think the step up in trip to 1600 metres is ideal, and he's drawn to just get a lovely run here. I think he's going to be really tough to beat.
Certainly think so. The ProStar Entertainment Scarborough Stakes is the next race to look at. I think John McArdle's horse Hummer has got great form lines this time around with Thrill Star and Sunlight. The run here at the Valley the other day was full of absolute merit. The horse I'm landed on though was Golden Halo. I think this is a really progressive horse of Darren Weir's. The debut run was excellent. The win last time in Adelaide was good, and I thought it was really unlucky when it went to Caulfield behind Sunlight. Expect it to be getting the job done in the Scarborough Stakes.
Benny, this is an absolutely outstanding edition of the Moir Stakes, the first Group 1 of the season at the Valley, and it's an outstanding betting race. Obviously, the obvious standout here is Nature Strip. He only just got the done in the McEwen Stakes, only narrowly beating Hootson, but they did run some serious time there, and he does look like a genuine 1,000-metre specialist. Obviously, there'll be a lot of speed in this race. There's a pack full of on-pace runners, but I think Nature Strip might just prove too speedy for them. I hope Damien Lane really just lets him rip, and we can see what he does around the Valley circuit. I think the main danger and the really good value at the race at the current price of $9.50 with Ladbrokes is Vidora. She probably should have won this race last year when she finished second behind She Will Reign. She was held up for a run at a quite important stage of the race there. That probably cost her the race. And since then, she's been absolutely flying. She's probably the most underrated sprinter in the country. I'm not sure why she's in calculations for the Everest. And if she brings anything like her best form to the Valley on Friday night, she's going to be right in this finish.
You mentioned Hootson, Tommy. We caught up with Toby Edmonds on Monday morning, who's fairly confident of her chances leading into the Charterkett Kramer Moir Stakes on Friday night.
This season or this year, she's a lot more mature. She's a lot stronger, and she's handling all the travel and the racing really well. And very honest filly. If she's ever going to figure in a Group 1, this could be the one. And couldn't have her any better.
The MyPunter.com handicap brings up the final event on the program, Tommy, and it's a fairly competitive one at that. I landed on Isurian, who's an up-and-coming horse, was competitive at stakes level last time in and scored well fresh at Sandown. Gate 2, Craig Williams, ticks a few boxes and a tricky way to end the card here on Friday night. We're playing for the EB research for our charity quaddie. We got so close, only missed Magic Console last time. Let's try and get the chocolates here on Friday night, Tommy. Who do you like in the fifth?
I'm going one out here in the first leg of the quaddie, Benny. I'm very keen on number 4, Leonardo da Vinci. I think he's going to be very tough to beat. He's a clear standout here. So hoping to go fairly skinny in the first leg and hopefully you can get a winner home early.
In the Scarborough Stakes, Tommy, I was having 6 Hummer, 9 Sweet Rocket was a big run here at the Valley the other week, and 11 Golden Halo.
Benny, the third leg of the quaddie is the Moir Stakes, and I'm going to go with 2 horses here in the form of number 6, Nature Strip, and number 7, Vidora. I do think they're the 2 standouts here. If Nature Strip is allowed to roll on and really just probably have the rest of this field off the bit a long way from home, I think he'll be tough to run down. But if the pace really is on early and Nature Strip doesn't handle that, I think Vidora is the horse that could finish over the top. So Vidora and Nature Strip in the third leg of the quaddie for me.
And in race 8, the last, I was going to take 3 King's Command. Is a smart horse when he gets it right. Isuran for the reasons outlined, and the Bendigo Guineas winner, So Fast So Cool. Make sure you're down here on Friday night. It's free entry for Collingwood and West Coast fans. Huge night of racing. Hopefully you find a winner or two. Let's see you here trackside on Friday night.